Hey, Rains Junior High. I hope you're doing great. I'm thinking about you as always and planning good things for us to do together and talk about. So just know that I'm always working on that with you, and I hope you're doing great. And I want you to feel really good about yourself because you are awesome, each one of you in your own unique way. And I'm going to tell you a story. When I was in school, probably, let's see, it was like 3rd through 6th grade, we had to wear uniforms. And I have shared with you before that I was not the cutest girl in school, and I was a bit on the heavy side, so I got made fun of a lot. And so you can imagine, I had to wear the same thing all the other girls wore, but I didn't look as good in mine. It was a blue dress, and we had to wear a white shirt underneath it. So the sleeves were tight on me because I have really big arms, and the jumper itself it just didn't look, I didn't feel good in mine, especially when I saw everyone else who seemed to be very pretty and thin, and they looked good in theirs. I didn't. And someone would very nicely point that out every day. And so every day, imagine me getting ready to go to school, and I had to put this on, and I knew how I looked, and I just didn't feel good. But that's okay. I got through it, and I went. Pretty soon, it didn't matter, because my mother always told me it's what's on the inside that counts. So I didn't really put that much emphasis on how I looked on the outside. I just made sure I was a nice person. But sometimes that wasn't enough. You just have those days, where your feelings get hurt and people say things. Well, we used to wear shorts under our dresses back then too, because the skirts were kind of short. Well, the one day I did not wear shorts under my dress. I was bebopping down the hall, going at it, going to school, arms full of books, and someone stuck their foot out and tripped me. And I fell. Books went everywhere. I face planted into the floor. And you guessed it, my dress blew up over my waist. And I wasn't wearing shorts. Everyone saw my underwear. There I was, right there. And I did not even want to get up. It was horrible. But I thought, all right, what do I do? And I don't know what happened, but instantly I stood up and I just went, yes, I do my own stunts. Thank you very much. And I picked up my books and everybody started laughing. I was horrified on the inside. And I thought they were laughing at me, making fun of me more. So it was all I could do not to bust out in tears, but I didn't. I picked up my books, I laughed it off, and I went to class and wanted to die. It was awful. But what I found out after class, the next class, and I was out in the hall, I had people coming up to me, and some pretty cool kids coming up and say, hey, that was really cool what you did when, so-and-so knocked you down. That was pretty funny. It was pretty cool. And I was like, oh, thanks. And I found out later that they weren't laughing at me making fun of them. They got the joke. They thought it was pretty funny. And because I laughed it off, it wasn't that big a deal to anybody. And so all of that horrible feeling that I was feeling on the inside was my own perception. That was just me feeling bad about myself for no reason. Things happen, but it's how you handle the things that happen to you that are important. So we can talk more about that next time I see you, or if you have a question or a comment, you want to send me an email, or if you have a story that you want to talk about, send it to me. I'd love to share with you because I got lots of stories of what I've gone through all these years. So, all right, there you go. You have a great weekend, and I love you so much, and I'm thinking about you, and I'll talk to you soon. Go Terry, go!